on this episode of Bot vs. Con.
Welcome back, BBC fans. As always, I'm Bobby the Bot.
And I'm James the Con. And this is Bot vs. Con, where all Devastator Wars are heard.
And wearing the green shirt means you already know what time it is. Today we're going to be talking about FANSTOYS WRIGHT, or their version of Scavenger. So stay tuned as we get into it. James, I know you're really excited about this.
Honestly, it is going to be interesting to see how this goes against their Scrapper, which was not their best figure. So I'm interested to see how this compares to that.
All right, so you heard it there. We'll be right back.
This is Bot vs. Con. Make sure to subscribe and consider becoming a member.
And we're back, and let's just go ahead and jump into it. And we have right here. I really like this cover here. I think it looks really cool. Got right on the side. Got some. Let's see if I can get that light out of there. There we go. Got some alt modes, and you can see them compared with that Scrapper you were talking about right there. See them next to each other. If you want to read all of this, you can pause the video and read that. Got right on the side, alt mode on the top, and alt mode on the bottom with the QR code for instructions, possibly. I don't know. I didn't use it. But what do you think about the packaging?
It's okay. FANSTOYS never had my favorite packaging because it's very similar to Masterpiece, which is what they're trying to emulate. So it's cool. It's fine. I just prefer more zany packages like King Toys that's like all metallic and you open it up and there's foam and stuff. But it's good. It's good. It's doing its job.
I mean, there's foam in here.
Okay, that's styrofoam.
You didn't say what kind. I was gonna pull out some, some foam from a can, but All right, so
it's good though. It's not bad. That's not why we're here though, right? So yeah, let's look at this thing.
Let's go ahead and just jump into now it does not come with the fashion sign. I've had this for a little while, so I did add that, but it's a nice size bot. Here it is from the front. Here it is from the side. He is definitely going camping. And from the back.
Where's the bot?
These little legs. There we go. All right, so first impressions.
Straight on, looks nice. I think they did a good job. It looks better in hand than the images we... Stop doing that. I'm talking good about the figure. I think they did a good job. The green, beautiful metallic green. Pants, beautiful metallic purple. The chest is a little plain, but maybe that's because we saw the X-Trans bots with the chrome, so they kind of set the bar a little higher. But when you turn it to the side, those arms are the first thing I saw. They are so chunky. Love the ratchets, or whatever that is. That sounded nice. The rest of it in the back is unfortunate, but it is what it is. None of the scavengers have done a good job with this. That are out.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look horrible, but those arms are just so thick, front to back. I've never realized that before until now. And that little black section for what I'm assuming is the combiner arm. It's not my favorite either, but again, I can overlook that for how it transforms, and you don't see it from the front.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think again, I wish the backpack would have maybe slid in some and consolidated. That would have been cool. Even if the if the shovel had to stick out like this, I mean, I think it could have still consolidated, but I get why. Everything else that you mentioned, I like. I thought you were going to say something about the different color hand.
Oh, well, you had to point that out. Didn't even notice. It looks like Hasbro's. Where Hasbro's had, and that was the main thing about that. And it does look like he's wearing gloves. They're almost like yellow compared to our shirts and compared to that green.
Yeah. So.
Oh God, I didn't even notice that.
He has romantic fingers too.
I guess so.
So, I think, and here let's get a little close up of the head sculpt.
Oh, they did a good job with the head.
Yeah, I think so too. And he was always ugly to me, but I think they did a good job making him ugly in the face. But yeah, I think it looks great. You were right. You know, this chrome or the chrome on other versions looks stunning. This looks pretty boring here.
It looks okay. It's just, it would probably look good if we didn't see it. The other one, but now that we've seen that, it's kind of like, okay, like, you know, that one looks nice. Yeah. And I will say, colors are not my thing. It's 3 colors, 4 including the eyes. Totally not what I like, but it is supposed to look like that, so I'm not going to knock it for that. It's a personal preference.
Yeah, I agree. But it feels really good in hand. He's very top heavy, as you can imagine. That's why I'm actually like, you know, holding him this way because he is pretty heavy. But let's get into some articulation.
Let's do it.
We'll start with the head. Do get a little up and down there, side to side. Hands, as I was already showing, do get some hand movement here. Thumb goes up about that far, slides down there. Fingers are each individually articulated.
Okay.
And
only on one axis though. They don't spread apart, right?
They actually have a couple.
No. I mean, they don't spread like this.
Oh no. Yes. Yeah. Correct. So, he can make the kung fu chop. Do get a little bit of arm rotation here. It does break up the sculpt there.
I was just about to say that looks really bad when you do that.
I knew you were going to say that. Arms go out about that far.
Mm-hmm.
They will go all the way around to about there. Back about there. I guess they do go all the way around. It's just tight.
Yeah, you just have to watch out for the kibble too.
Yeah. Legs go up about that far. And we do get a knee bend there. There's actually, if you unclip this, you can get a little bit more bend there, but it does kill that. But if you want it, if you do want to get some more rotation there, you can. They go back about that far before you start hitting into more kibble in the back. You do get the Van Damme here, and it's pretty good. Toe, you do get a heel tilt, so you can get some serious rotation there, and it's tight. Goes down about that far. There is a little bit of ankle tilt there as well. And let's see, your favorite part. There we go. We do get some.
Oh, we actually have some. Oh, wait, okay. Too bad the hip skirts are not with the hips, though.
Yeah. I didn't even notice that. So, yeah. There isn't a real ab crunch. I mean, you can. Well, actually, there you go.
Oh, he does have one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Put him back. Put him back.
You don't want to get into that.
I don't think that's his good angle.
So there you are for articulation, and what do you think about that?
It's okay.
It's okay.
I don't think these FANSTOYS Devastator is really banking on articulation. I don't think Scrapper had the best articulation either, compared to some of the other ones that are coming out. But it's serviceable. They took a lot of design. They focused on design over function, and that's fine. That's kind of what FANSTOYS is known for. So, not bad.
I thought you were going to say that they just focused on the combined mode in.
Well, no. I mean, that is what I think they did. But I'm talking about specifically articulation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, he does come with the famous trumpet. And it's die-cast like scrappers.
Awesome. How he's going to use that is beyond me.
He does come with his weapon. Which, the part that this actually shocked me. There's a peg only on one side.
Oh,
which you can see here. So
yeah,
it's definitely going in this hand, and he holds it really good. There we go. And
it's super tiny, but it doesn't look that bad.
Yeah, and he holds it very good. Now, the trumpet is another story. So it does peg in as well.
Oh, good. There's a peg in it.
But it's, yeah, similar to the scrapper. You can see it. Mm-hmm. It goes in either hand. But it does not want to stay in. Like, as soon as you start putting his fingers around it, and of course it's going to make me a lie on camera. Of course.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
That looks pretty good to me.
I was trying to, as I was trying to pose him for the shots. There we go. Yeah.
There you go.
It would just fall. It just kept falling out. And I was just like, this is stupid. But he can play.
Perfect.
So,
well, I don't think he's really playing.
He can shoot and play for your funeral all at the same time. So
2 for 1.
Yeah. So those are the accessories. I think they look great.
All right. Well, why don't we do a 1 to 10 rating on the bot mode? What would you say?
I'm going to give this a 6. I think it captures the character very well.
I forgot to do it. Why don't we look at it with the character really quick?
Ah, yes. There we go.
There you go.
And if that's what we can actually get that pose from him as well.
So why did you give it a 6, and why does it look at like this character?
The crazy thing is, looking at this picture, this color does look better than the chrome toy version. And
it's more tune accurate.
Yeah. This backpack, honestly, it's huge, and even if I try to hold him, in a similar pose, let's see if I can. And the arms are chunky, and the arms are blocking.
Yeah, they are. I did see that. Yeah, I don't like it on either of them.
So actually, I'm gonna change it to a 7 in regards to what they've done with the tune accuracy. I think they did a very good job on that.
Okay.
I think the backpack kills it for me, though.
I'm gonna give it a 5. Looking at this, first of all, it has a huge backpack, but that torso doesn't look like this torso at all. I don't know if there's a different scene. It's way too fat. Like, his hips are wide, but it really cuts in. And honestly, the Hasbro one is not too far off with having him be super, super tiny. Oh, I don't like that you could see his fist. I didn't even see that. But I don't think it's bad. I think it does the job well. I think articulation leaves a little bit to be desired. The different colored hands, now that you showed me that, is almost inexcusable for a figure that costs this much money. So I think 5 is appropriate. I think 5 is average. And if you want FANSTOYS Devastator, get it. I don't think you're getting it for this mode. We'll talk about our final thoughts later. But yeah, a 5, I think, for this bot mode. And the backpack is ridiculous.
That's the...
And that's going to be a theme with scavengers, I think. Not just this one.
And honestly, I wish that they would, even though this does cover it up.
Yeah, I don't like that fist.
But yeah.
Yeah. Well, let us know what you think of the bot mode down below, and we will be right back with the alt mode.
Let's do it. Okay, we're back, but we're not alone. So here's Wright, or AKA Scavenger, in his alt mode, and let's just act like we're on a turntable here.
Oh no!
Have that in a little better.
Ow!
It actually...
Not that. That's the least
yeah.
of this figure's worries.
Okay, let's start this from the beginning since
Okay.
I didn't have that tab in right.
Okay.
And so is Scavenger in his alt mode. So let's act like we're on a turntable, and I'll bring it a little bit closer, and...
Ooh, okay, that's a pizza oven.
All right, so...
Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
And then I guess we can show the top,
Oh, you see the fist through it?
and we can show the bottom.
That looks fine.
All right, so thoughts on Scavenger?
They really didn't work on this mode. They worked on the bot mode and they worked on the alt mode, because that front with that big piece of purple coming out is pretty crazy. The fact that you can see the fist through the top of them, I don't even know what to think about that. And that's not even doing the worst part, which is the back. It is completely open. I have no words. If you would have told me this was X-Transbots, I would have believed you. I would not. I don't believe that this is FANSTOYS, with the care that they put into their figures.
I can't argue with you at all on any of those points.
Let me talk about something I like, though. Love the maroon or pink canopy. That looks really cool. Love that they went with that color. Okay, that's my positive. The colors are great, too. Okay, there you go. Let me be a little positive. But, yeah. What are your thoughts?
So you can actually see the seat in there.
Oh, that's really cool. I could see it right there from the
and
side.
you can see the gears as well.
That's very cool. They did a great job with that. Yeah.
There's no wheels on the bottom.
All right.
So,
well, I mean, this figure isn't really meant for toys, so
it slides.
It's okay.
Yeah, this slides. So, not that you would, but you definitely probably wouldn't put this in dirt to act like you're going to play like you're really doing construction vehicles. There's no...
Even PSA, if there's even wheels on the bottom of that, don't put it in dirt. This figure's too expensive for that.
Yeah.
But you do you. Send me pictures if you do.
And actually, I just noticed that I have a joint off a little bit here, but...
Did that fix the back?
No, it is in the back, but no. This was my biggest gripe with the alt mode. Like this, you would always say this one right here is off a little bit. I didn't adjust it correctly, but you would say that this is lazy. I think that you could have did something here. Unfold a flap, something, come from the... I don't know, but this looks bad. This looks worse than the one.
I agree.
You know,
the front at least is purple, so it's kind of that. You can tell the back is an afterthought.
Yeah, it's just it actually looks like something's going to plug in here.
It does.
That's
right.
that's
And
how
it does
bad
it
it
because
looks.
the hand is inside of there, right? Which we will be doing combined modes when everything's released.
Yeah.
So there's no forearm to plug in. Like I think the original toy had that.
It would go in the front.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I did, so articulation wise, this goes up and down. This one goes up and down as well. This actually turns. But something else I don't think you'll like, it does not turn.
That was my question. Not required, but that is very nice.
Yeah.
The fact that it looks like it does without turning is a little bit of a problem. If it turned, at least I could be like, okay, they used some of the engineering to make that happen.
Yeah, it's a brick. This is your articulation here. So this it feels like a brick. It's very heavy. It looks good. Like here, looks good. Starting to look a little bad. Here, I don't really care. Looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's not their best work. This is terrible here. So, in seeing everything, what grade do you give it?
Before we do that, let's look at the tune.
Oh, duh, let's do that.
And similar, but not perfect. I don't know if you could have gotten it perfect because of how short that looks, but it's close enough. That purple is not tune accurate on the canopy, but I like it, so I'd let it slide. But again, I like it. So, but I can understand people not liking it, but that's a whole separate issue. So it's good enough. It's more realistic than what we see in the tune. At least this picture. Again, varies from episode to episode. It could have looked like this in another episode.
I'm trying to see if I can get a Decepticon symbol right here, as big as that one. I doubt
Probably
it.
not.
But yeah, I think they did a decent job. I mean, they tried to incorporate this piece, like the front here, which was the connecting part for the arm.
Oh yes, that's what. Okay, I get it.
Yeah,
I didn't put two and two together.
Yeah, so for the toy, the arm used to just kind of plug in right here and so on. So I think it does well. I like how they have the circles here on, if you can see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that look pretty good. So I think even there, it's not purple here. It's closed up. So yeah, I think they did a decent job.
So what would your grade be?
I give this a 4.
Okay.
I'm very disappointed with this here, and I don't like this being open. And the crazy thing is that there's a flap here for they
could have added a second flap where you opened it up, flipped that up, and then put it down.
Open the flap here because it's all hollow here. I mean, like you have plenty of room, so
they could have done something.
They could have, and I mean, yeah, it's it's about that long. Let's see, that long. So here, could at least maybe covered up that much of it.
Yeah, and then the rest of it could have been it's articulation.
It's open. Yeah, it had to open for this, but and you do get. I forgot. You do get kind of 2 joints here. If I'm not mistaken. Oh no, I was wrong. I thought you could. Nope. Okay, maybe not. Sorry about that. Both of them. No, yeah, I was right. Okay.
So you do, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. So you could have it in different poses if you need.
Yeah, it's just tight. So you can have it up a little bit, or
down in the position it was. There you go.
There you go. So it's just really tight.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna give this 1 point for the cool magenta cockpit. I'm gonna give it 1 point for the cool plastic, the color of plastic, and that's it. It gets a 2 out of 10. This is, and maybe because I'm used to what other Fans Toys comes out, this is literally, I think, the worst alt mode that they've ever done. I think the Scavenger looks, not Scavenger, Scrapper looked better in alt mode than this one. Because even though it had all those like Lego looking blocks in the front, you could at least, it didn't have any gaps. And it's just, like you said, it's lazy. And I can't get behind it. This is so bad. It's not even funny. And from one of the biggest companies. And I know people are diehard FANSTOYS fans. And if you like this, please buy it. You know, this is just my opinion. Some schmuck on the internet. But this is not what I would expect from them.
This is disappointing.
Yeah.
But this here, like, definitely means that it's not going to be in alt mode on my shelf.
Yeah. Well, not only that, they did not design this for the alt mode or the bot mode. They only focused on the combined mode. So, is that good? Is that bad? We'll see. Yeah, we'll have to look at X-Transbot's version soon, so stay tuned for that. So,
and he does also have weapon storage. I don't really care for it too much, but straighten that out. And we're going to lift up, you see this little slot here? There you go.
I mean, I remember seeing something that it is accurate, so that's fine.
I just remember it being on the side. Maybe that was the toy, or no, on the toy, it went on the top here.
Yeah, and that's probably what the toy did, and this is... I remember seeing something, I could be wrong, but yeah, I remember talking about it on the news. Oh, there it goes. It's fine. Kind of looks like a scorpion. Could be worse.
Yeah. Could be better, but there we go. Weapon storage. So now final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Let's go through it really quick. Overall, what would you give this figure?
5.
5? I would say 4 or 5. Depending on what you're looking for. Personally, I would give it a 4. This is not something I would pick up, even if I was into it. If I got the Scrapper and loved it, and then I got this one, I would have probably been really disappointed. But that's not something I'm doing, so... And maybe I'm thinking about it too much as a FANSTOYS figure than just a transforming figure. But, 4. Far below average. Far below FANSTOYS average.
This, yes, I would agree. I think that they simplified, the transformation is not difficult at all, which is a plus. I think they could have done a couple of other steps and, got rid of at least a couple of the dark spots on this. That here and that here are the biggest ones for me. But I think getting it into the combined mode, it comes together really well. And again, we'll show that off when all the pieces are out, so we can have that episode. But yeah, I'm sad about that.
Yeah, so we actually agree about this figure. Let us know down below if you agree. Are you picking these up? Are you picking the X-Transbots up? Which one's your favorite so far? And we will see you guys in the next Devastator Wars video.
Yeah, as always, to all Devastator Wars are one.